Otaku podcast. I am Afro, and I am here with my co-host.
Lexi.
Yeah, welcome back, you guys. Haven't done an episode in a while. It's been a couple weeks, but Lexi's been on a move. You know what I mean? Moving, shaking, grooving, um, doing what she got to do and shit. But yeah, you guys know how we start these off. Um, what we've been up to. You know what? I'll start this first because you have more of a longer story than me. I really have been up to shit dealing with interview bullshit, a lot of interview bullshit. Lexi knows.
I know.
A lot of interview bullshit. Companies not knowing what they want, and that's all I'm gonna leave it at. That's all I can leave it at. I don't want to go too deep into that shit. So that's that. And that's about it. Still working at the range when I can and just doing what I gotta do. But yeah, what about you? You doing some shit.
Don't do that. Anyways, hi
Nah,
guys.
cause yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Hi guys. We're back. Sorry about that. Okay, we didn't record last week. It was my fault. We'll get into that. Why it's my fault. So anyways, I've been pretty much like you said on the move. Um, like uh, I went to see Kendrick and SZA last week, so that's why we didn't record because it was in Atlanta. It was phenomenal, by the way. If you guys are wondering why I'm wearing the safety vest, it's because it's SZA merch.
There you
I'm
go.
I'm not like working part time as like a safety officer or some shit. It's literally like merch. And like other than that, I've been like gearing up for my security plus test, what I'm going to take like in 2 weeks. So hopefully I pass that. If not, I might cry and like grovel and be in a like whole waddle despair bubble for like a year. So let's cross our fingers that I pass.
Yeah, you'll be all
Um,
right. You'll be fine. I'm the one that's fucking crying every fucking day. Go ahead.
anyways, like all right. So outside of podcast stuff, we both been going through it. So just like anyway, um, and then I finally got my hands on a fucking 5090, you guys. Finally. We could talk about that a little bit later. I went to go see Sinners. The movie
You know,
is
my mom saw that
good.
shit 3 times.
Three?
She saw it 3 times, and
Okay.
the reason why she saw it 3 times was first time she saw it, movie theater ran into some issues and they had to evacuate. Second time she went with a friend, an old coworker, and third time she went with my sister. And she was like, third time I got to actually see everything. Like I noticed everything, everything. Yeah,
That's really good. Um,
there's actually one thing that was pretty funny that she noticed. She noticed. I don't know if this was. I didn't see the movie, but she noticed that Michael B. Jordan's character was using like a new age lighter.
in one of the scenes.
Yeah.
So also somebody else noticed too that like at the end, so also if you go see it, make sure you stay all the way to the like curtain close type shit because there are some post scene cutscenes.
Mm,
But in one of the cutscenes, you only see one reflection out of four people.
yeah.
So yeah, just keep watching.
They I saw that they're making this thing into like it's gonna be multiple movies of this shit.
That didn't surprise me. And I thought that's where they were gonna how they were gonna go about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I'll give my like. I guess we can go into it a little bit, like how I feel
Yeah.
about the movie. For me, the movie was like an 8 out of 10. Okay, I get it. Everybody loves it. It was great. It is a good movie,
Yeah.
but for me, it could have had more vampires. Like the story seemed rushed
Mm-hmm.
Cause it's like, all right, we setting up the juke joint, bam, 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 bam. We get the juke joint running. All right, bam, 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 bam. Vampires appear, bam, bam, bam. All right, we gotta survive the night, bam, bam, bam. All right, we survive. Well, anyways,
Yeah.
people survive as you person. And okay, that's the end. That's how it went. Like
Right.
it's too short. I get it's 2 hours, but I feel like y'all could have dug a little bit deeper into the backstory. Y'all could have. And then for me, for me not watching the trailer
Mm,
and the way people talked about it online, like I thought that they were going to be like vampires who like were going to like save like the black like the black population or like
right.
the Jew joint or whatever. Like no, it's not like that at all. Like it's not. So I feel like it was a little bit overhyped,
Hmm.
but at the end of the day, it is a good movie. Like I would watch it again. Like that probably will probably turn into be like one of my like comfort movies where I just watch it like 1,000 times over. But like it has room for improvement. So if they're doing
Mm.
like a second one, I can see why it was like it ended the way it did.
I just find it. I don't know. Like I said, I didn't see it. I don't. Me personally, I don't go to the. I don't go to the movies like that. It's just not really my shit. Um, shit. The last movie I saw was fucking um the anime movie.
Demon
That was
Slayer?
almost like, yeah, like Blue Giant. Like that was the last one I saw, and that was almost like 2 years ago.
Okay.
I don't go to the movie theaters like that. Like I just don't.
I mean, I don't
Just that,
blame you. I don't like going either, but like I
yeah.
go. Well, and technically, I didn't go to the theater. I went to the drive-in theater, so it made it even better.
Oh,
And I'm glad I have my Tesla because it makes driving very cozy.
yeah.
So yeah.
That's what's up. Um, I wanted to ask you. So for the Kendrick concert, right? Full House.
In Atlanta, it was close. It was very close.
Where
It was like 98% maxed out. The
that's
one he did,
crazy.
yeah, but the one he did in Charlotte, yeah, it got sold out.
Yeah.
A funny part about it is like it was contemplating. I was like, do I want to go and see them again in Charlotte because it ain't that far, and they
Hmm.
had like booty ass cheek like tickets on sale for like $100 something. And I was like,
Damn.
I already seen it once. I can go
Yeah.
again. And I really wanted to go anyways because I missed SZA's pop up in Atlanta because Atlanta traffic was as I took too long getting ready. I just missed it and I really wanted to
Yeah.
go. So I was like, I can go see it in Atlanta. So this is how my Saturday went. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna go. I put my like my SZA hoodie on that I bought and like had everything coordinated or whatever. I'm like, I'm gonna go to the pop up. And then I
Right.
can decide if I'm gonna go see this show, right? So I get in and like get on the road and it starts raining.
Hmm.
And I'm just like, do I really want to go stand in line
Nope.
to,
I,
to
I
go to this
I would
pop
not.
up? And also one thing about it is the stadium that they played at in Charlotte is an open stadium, so
Ah,
people
okay.
got random. So uh, I was like, nah. And I was like, all right, let me just check and see if Micro Center has any 5090s. I'm just kind of curious. And the one in Duluth had four of a particular model. I was like,
Is okay. Let me ask you this.
yeah,
So, do you like the aftermarket models, or would you rather have like the
Founders
uh
Edition.
yeah.
No, I like the aftermarket. I have the gaming OC one, so the
Mhm.
clock speeds on it are a little bit faster than the Founders Edition.
Yeah.
Is it worth the price hike? Nah. But and then looking at like tests between that model I have and the Founders Edition, the Founder Edition runs hotter. Um, I guess the clock speeds are um slower on that one.
Mhm.
And also, the Founders Edition only has two fans, while my OC edition has three fans. And
Uh,
So yeah. So um yeah, I like the aftermarket ones better.
Gotcha.
I've never had like a founders edition card anyways. I've always had the aftermarket ones because trying to
Oh,
find a
your
founders
your
yeah.
3090 wasn't a founding decision? Oh shit.
It was a Strux card. Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay. What also back with the concert shit.
yeah.
The reason why I asked you was it a full house because my goodness, it's crazy what you see online. A lot of people are like posting videos on this Kendrick shit and like saying like, "Oh, look at all these fake people in the stands, stuff like that." This is so
What?
right, exactly. And I'm just like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Like,
What fake people in the stands?
exactly.
Okay, so I went to the one in Atlanta, and if you ever been to the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, you know that that place is huge, right?
Yeah.
So it has three floors. It's like level one, two, and three.
Mm-hmm.
And like, so I was on level one, and like, even looking around, like you see people everywhere, like cell phones out, like you see the lights, like there's
Yep.
not that place was packed. Like getting out that place was like ass.
Shit.
Getting
Yeah.
into it, it was ass. Like literally, I usually drive to Atlanta. It doesn't take me that long to get into the city,
Mm-hmm.
even when I'm going for a concert. Going to that show, no,
Yeah.
no,
Crazy.
it
Crazy.
was crazy.
And a lot of people are like, "Oh, well, so many people are going there because of SZA and all this shit, man." I'm like, "Well, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I
that's
love
the
SZA.
whole.
Don't get
I
me wrong,
mean,
but I am a Kendrick fan, so I'm
yeah,
definitely going for Kendrick.
right. There's a reason why he was like, "Hey, you want to go on tour with me?" It should be fucking crazy, and it's crazy, and based from the clips and stuff, it looks like he puts on a really good fucking show.
Like I like the way he did it. So like, so I like I love concerts. Pretty sure
Mm-hmm.
you guys know that by now. So like, I like the way he did this one with SZA. So this one they did it as a co-line. So typically, when you go to a concert, they have like the main act who's doing it, and then you
Right.
have like the supporting acts that come on before. Well,
Mm-hmm.
this one they both co-lined it, so they took turns like doing their sets or whatever. And then yes, we know you went for
Of
SZA.
course, it's stupid.
And so they did like swap offs, and then they
Mm-hmm.
would do like their songs together, like. And so for instance, Kendrick did a really good job like doing like kind of like a little bit of a story and his
Yeah.
like cut scenes, like the one I posted on my TikTok where he's like, man, I don't remember days. I don't remember where we at May 4th. I don't remember days, my dude. And then the guys like drop,
Yeah.
drop, and then like right. And so there's another one that he did really well. It's like him and SZA, and like SZA's in the car with him, and they stop at a gas station. And at the gas station, he's like, "What did you want again?" And she like tells him what he wants, and it's like a Hispanic like snack, and he's like trying to say it, and she's like, "How the hell do you not know how to say it? You have Mexican fans." Like, and so he walks into the store, and this is like, "God, get me away from this fucking fake ass prophet." Like, it was just like playful banner back and forth, you
Yeah.
know. And then like he has other cutscenes and stuff like that, but it's just like he like they do well together
Yeah. For
doing the
sure.
concert, like
For
yeah,
sure.
yeah. And so for people being like, I've heard all the comments or whatever, like he's only this is only big because like he did the diss or
Yeah.
whatever, and like whatever. Now, mind you, he did play Not Like Us, but he only played it once,
Yeah.
only once. When I was in schoolboy played it four times. Like, anyways, but he played it once, and like you gotta mind you, there's like 50,000 people in this
Mm-hmm.
stadium, and all 50,000 people were saying A minor. Like,
Yeah. It's not it okay. Even who gives a fuck if because he did it after like a beef and they can go back. Who gives a fuck? If Drake did this shit and Drake was on top, he probably would have been doing the
the
same
same thing.
shit.
All
You
he did was
capitalize on it.
capitalizing on it. Right.
Right.
He's just capitalizing,
Right.
which a lot of people do. But
Jesus.
like, even if he did not do this and like Kendrick
Right.
was going on tour, I still would have went because I love Kendrick. Like, I haven't been able to see him, and this is the first time like, oh, he's on tour, I can go see him. Like, this or no
It
this, I'm gonna be there.
it's like when Chris Rock got slapped by Will Smith,
Yes.
right? Chris Rock was like, you know what? I think I can do something with this. And that nigga went on tour like a month or two later after that shit happened and just talked about that shit. He was gone for like a minute and then came back and said, you know what, I'm gonna go on tour and talk about this shit. And probably racked up because everybody wanted to hear about this shit. He capitalized on it. Shit. We in America, man. As you, if you don't know, this is a capitalist country.
It is. Like it's no different than people like capitalizing on their 15 minutes of little internet fame when they
Yep,
go viral for something, and now all of a sudden you got shirts, merch, fucking
yep.
cryptocurrency. Like it's
Just get what you can. Like it's doing what you. It's just getting what you can. Also, speaking of like TikToks and stuff, Jesus Christ, man, been killing it.
good at.
People have been people have been watching shit, killing it, man. I think we ended up with
You have 211 followers.
yeah. So we were I think like in the 80s, and all last week I was just posting Nintendo Switch stuff, and that shit was just like catching.
Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, it was catching, and people were like talking and shit. And I was like, oh man, shit. The house I played one today about house plants yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about
I saw that little tagline. I was like, "What is this?"
yeah. I was like, yo, that's crazy. But thank you guys. Appreciate it. It's dope. Um, what else was
Love that.
there? Yeah, for sure. Another big thing we haven't talked about, it came out, but there was a new remaster, and this one actually looks really good, and you have played it. You want to say what it is?
Oblivion has been
Yeah.
remastered by Bethesda. They just like kind of like dropped it.
Bleh. Yeah.
Yeah, they were like,
They just
"Here you
spit that
go."
shit out. Yep. And you know,
Go ahead. Have you
I
played it?
was I was haven't played it, but I saw it. I saw when they were releasing it, and they were like, and it comes out right after this
Yeah.
shit. And people, this is okay. I have no problem with people playing games and stuff. Oblivion, like Skyrim and all that shit, those games are for like taking your time with, enjoy that shit, enjoy like it, just enjoy it. Motherfuckers rush through that shit so quick, and it's just on to the next one. Yeah, I get it. Like
Okay,
I'm
no. Hold on. Let me explain myself before you even go into that.
no, go
Like, all
ahead.
right. So like I played Oblivion. Like that's where I started with my Elder Scrolls journey. So like I
Mhm.
played it before like 1,001 times. And so I just wanted to really see how the remaster is. I
Right.
beat the main story, but I'm definitely gonna go back and like do all the side quests and everything of that nature. It was just like I was doing the main story just to see how the game look, how it
Mhm.
plays. Like, do you still have all these bugs that you had in the beginning?
Right.
When it first came out, and yes, they do. So
Yep.
anyways, but like there, I mean, do you want me to go into it? Since
Yeah, go ahead.
so, if you played Oblivion, you know the character creation is ass. It's ugly. It's still ugly. It did not get that much better.
Can
It's
you
still
mod it
ugly.
yet?
Yes, the
Okay.
mods are out for it. I have a few in mind. Um, there are still bugs, unfortunately, in the game. I encountered one which was kind of weird. So I was doing a mission in the beginning of it,
Mm.
and like I got stuck between two gates, and like I could not get through. And so it wanted me to go to this place. Like the quest marker was going to this place where it had like a lock on it, and it was a
Right.
hard lock. And I'm just in the beginning of the game. I can't do no fucking hard lock.
Yeah.
So like I didn't want to go back and restart the whole quest again. So luckily somebody had already done like an auto lock pick.
Hmm.
So luckily I installed that real quick, did that and kept going.
Yep.
But it's just stuff like that. But like the game is very pretty. It is made for the 5090s actually, like with the ray, well, not the ray tracing, but the past generation and all that stuff. So it looks even better. Like I started playing on my 3090. When I upgraded, I tried it out again to see what it looks like, and it looks
Yeah.
pretty, yeah.
Yeah. It's worth
So
the yeah.
yeah, so but it's I wish they did not had like do that one, and they had did like Daggerfall or Arena or
Mm.
Merowin, because those are much older.
Yeah.
And like those were ones that I haven't played. I started Morrowind and I was like, this looks ass and I'm not doing this.
Yep.
And then Daggerfall and Arena are much older, so they even look worse. Like if they had did that, then I would have been like, okay, whatever. But like, what pissed me off though is that I had just recently bought Oblivion to play on PC, and then they
It's
dropped
already
it.
discounted.
Yeah, no, but I got it for free because I Game Pass, so I don't have to
Oh,
pay
okay.
for it.
Yeah.
But like, but I just started a whole new like thing, and now
Yep.
I gotta do this again. Okay, whatever. But
And
go ahead.
I so I have go ahead and finish because we can go into like the another big topic.
No, like so if you never played it, kind of give you synopsis. I'm bad at remembering like character names, but so I'll just give you leg- like what I can.
Mm.
So pretty much you start off like you're in a cell. The king comes through and he's trying to like
Like
basically,
Skyrim.
huh? What?
I said like Skyrim, except in the beginning you're on a cart with a
Right,
horse trailing you
right. And I'm
to
playing that
Helgen.
again. I'm playing that again too because I found this super dope mod. Oh my god, it's amazing. But anyway,
Which one? What you got to tell me what it is because I'm playing.
I know I seen you been playing it.
Yeah, you copying me.
Mm-hmm.
You copying me. Yeah,
I wasn't even copying you. Hold
yeah,
up,
you were.
wait a
There you
minute.
were. Because I was
You
like,
are
whoa, what is she doing
playing.
playing this? I was playing this. And go ahead, finish it, finish with it.
You such a fucking hater. Anyways,
Mm-hmm.
it be your own people, y'all. It be your own
Go.
people. But excuse you rushing me. Anyway, so anyways, you're in the jail. The king comes through. There's a single tunnel in your like little cell. He walks through.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "All right, come with us," and y'all walk through whatever. So pretty much, he ends up dying while y'all are trying to like escape. And he tells you, gives you this amulet called the Amulet of Kings, and he's like, "You need to find this person. You need to give it to this person." And so we go find this person, and he's like, "Oh, you're looking for his son, Martin." And he tells you where Martin is. Like this is his illegitimate child. So you go find Martin, and he's like, all right, well, I need to figure out what to do with this or whatever. And you start seeing these things called gates of oblivion, which basically is like hell gates, like
Yeah.
everywhere. And you gotta basically like get him like specific books and stones and shit, and so he can figure out how to use these dark powers and how to like basically protect the people from what's going to happen. So
Yep.
that's pretty much it in a real brief synopsis. Like,
Yeah. It looks good. I have to say it's not just like something that's like just slapped and put together and just get out there for the money and stuff like that. Because like I said, I mean, literally it came out and I say a week later it already went down in price, like pretty quick. So it's not. It looks good, and I mean it's just probably just gonna keep going lower and lower. Like I say around Christmas time, you might actually shit. Steam is probably gonna have a summer sale.
spring sale's
Yeah,
coming up soon.
yeah, it's gonna be pretty low, so I'm not surprised. But this kind of brings up a topic because as soon as this came out, so there's a couple things. First thing is we have, and I saw this, and this is just me on Facebook and shit, kind of just noticing stuff. So first thing is we have
Oh, did you see the second trailer today?
no, not yet. I
Oh,
will.
okay.
Um, GTA 6 is delayed to May 26, 2026. That is weird. That is a tongue twister. I yeah.
I
Well,
mean, are you surprised though?
no, I'm not. Just because it's not I'm not. I played GTA, played old ones before. I haven't played like 5 at all. Not really my shit. Uh but I'm not surprised by it. I hope that they actually meet that date and actually get it out to the people. Um, I forgot how. Oh my gosh, this brings up other shit too. I forgot how much it's gonna be, but yeah, we should see we'll see what happens. I don't know. Uh, the trailers are dope. I just wonder if I hope the way that the trailers look, I hope it's that. I hope people get that.
I feel like the level of graphics card is going to take is to
Oh yeah.
get that like
Oh
look
yeah.
is probably going to be like 4090 or above. Like,
Yep.
and so you ain't got that, and you think you gonna get that.
Yeah.
I
And
don't know.
then uh saw this, and this one was not weird or anything.
What is it?
Yeah.
I don't know why we are surprised by this. Really,
Yeah. I'm not. Xbox is raising prices on Series S and X hardware up 80 to 100 USD. Some first party Xbox games will also be going up to 80 later this year. So this isn't something that's strange. I mean, you guys can see the price comparison and stuff. Honestly, this could be because of a lot of things. Well, honestly, one thing could be tariffs. Just them trying to get ahead of just get ahead of it and all that shit. This could be just competing with other consoles. You know, we already know Nintendo is Nintendo. They're not, if they go up, people are still gonna eat that shit up regardless. Like there are just Nintendo stands out there that just no, like Nintendo, give it all. New Pokemon comes out, they can come out with and I actually bought this shit. You remember when I don't know, it was a Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield came out, and they came out with like these little like life like Pokeball things that you can charge up. I got one because I was like, man, that's sick. I could just put that on my backpack. That would look dope. I don't use that shit. That shit is in a damn
see,
dresser. So bought one of those. Waste. Uh, so yeah, we got these prices. Like I said, I haven't had an Xbox in years because I just switched to PC. The biggest thing to me is the controllers. Um,
no, that's
what
not even.
come on,
That's not
like
the biggest thing to me. Is the consoles itself are going up in price. Like especially the 2 terabyte. You're looking at
yeah,
an extra $129. But the controllers, I mean, you
but
got
that
the wireless controllers are the same. The limited edition is going up $10.
hold on,
Like
let
the
me.
elite controller is going up $20. But the elite controller has always been like expensive anyways. I think
Sure,
initially it was like 229. It's going up to
but
199. And I've been through like five. This is actually six of them in like a long time, like eight, no, like 6 7 years. So
yeah,
like it, yeah.
I guess what would be considered I need to maybe I should have looked this up, but what's considered a special edition controller? Like a Fallout controller or some shit?
So I think yeah. So like
Mm.
they have Xbox has their own like custom lab where they
Oh,
design their
those.
own
Yeah.
controller. Like this
Yeah.
one technically is a custom lab controller
Yeah.
that I have. So
So you're just paying extra for like the skin.
yeah, and stuff
Mm.
like that. So
Oh, okay.
and
Well,
then I think they have a few that are not custom, but they're like special colors
yeah.
that I think are like limited edition and stuff like that. So yeah.
Jesus, man. So yeah, if you guys are Xbox fans, the only thing I
Hopefully it don't
use,
break.
yeah, the only thing I use Xbox for is the controllers, and they just hook up to my PC. So I'm good. Um, yeah, and then sorry guys, I have screenshots of everything. If I just see shit and I just go for it. So we got a couple. Okay, this is. Oh my gosh! Wait a minute. Hold on.
Right.
We can talk about this too. And then we'll go into the Bethesda gauntlet of remakes. This is just something I saw which I thought was pretty cool. Um, Marvel Games is coming out with a Blade.
I didn't
The
even know
Dawn,
about this. What?
the Dawn of Vampires. Um, you know, it looks. I think this might do pretty well. I'm a fan of Blade. Blade
Yeah, I
and
was
let me be
too.
clear, he was the first superhero that was like, he was the person that started this Marvel shit. He was. Blade was. Wesley Snipes Blade was the original motherfucker that started this shit. Let's be clear. Let's be fucking clear. And it seems like the only motherfucker that understands that in these movies is Ryan fucking Reynolds. Because if you want to be real, Ryan Reynolds was also in those Blade movies.
He was.
Yeah, he was in those fucking Blade
He
movies.
was.
And then and I don't know if he was Wade Wilson then. I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, that's how much I knew they just threw those shits in the back burner. Because they already recycled Ryan Reynolds as somebody else and just said, all right, we're gonna come back as Deadpool, nigga. That Blade shit, it's there. But we're not gonna take consideration of that. Kind of like the whole Green Lantern shit.
Oh god, that's
Yeah, the Green
funny.
Lantern shit. That motherfucker, nobody talks about that Green Lantern shit. Okay, he wasn't Wade. All right, that's what I thought. So yeah,
He wasn't, because this is like Blade came out during my childhood, and I
yeah,
remember it because I watched it so many times. Like,
yep. So I hope this is good. Um, it's a PS5 type shit. So basically, just like the Miles Morales Spider-Man shit, it's kind of like
yeah,
in that same realm.
my PS5
Um,
regularly used now.
yeah, so looks pretty good, looks good. I fucks with it. So now with all this gaming news and stuff like that, we got to talk about these fucking remasters, man. Jesus Christ. We gotta talk about these shits, man. Look, we talked about the Metal Gear shit, the Delta shit. It looks dope, but goddamn. So there are two. We got two remasters coming up, and first one I want to talk about is this shit because this shit. I'm. Some people are for it. I'm a huge fan of this franchise. We got to talk about this shit, man. So, Gears of War Reloaded announced for summer 2025 on PS5, Xbox, and PC. And Lexi, if you don't mind me asking, what Gears of War game is this?
It's the first one, you guys. It's the first one.
So, okay, one thing. I don't know if the first one had the online play. I think it did. But if they come out with this and it has like an online shit to it, that would be sick. Especially if they update the graphics on it. That would be sick. I like the look. The online shit is dope. I watch some tournaments and stuff. It's actually really cool. But we have to talk about this remastered BS. Okay? I don't know. Look, I don't make video games. I don't. I know it's difficult to do. I know it's probably hard to come up with like a totally new concept for games. But what the fuck? Oblivion. This is all Bethesda shit. Gears of War
Okay.
is Bethesda, right?
No, Gears is actually what studio makes Gears. It's not Bethesda. It's Epic. Epic Games is the
Epic.
one. Epic and Coalition. They're the ones that make
Okay.
this one.
So it.
So with this, I mean, okay, I gotta give them their props on this one for one because this is the first Gears. You got to remember, Gears was an Xbox exclusive.
Yep.
So now that it's coming to like PlayStation, that is kind of big because
And what if they have like they won't do that? Wait, Epic can do that. Wait, Epic makes Fortnite, right? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. With Fortnite, I don't play Fortnite. With Fortnite, are you able to play with other people on other consoles?
Yes, it is crossplay.
Okay. This looks a little bit better now. If they can make this shit crossplay online shit with like the verses and stuff or capture the flag and shit, that'd be fire. That'd be sick. I would get that and play that for sure. That would be great. Love that. If it's not, and it's just like story and stuff, eh, I'll be okay. I'll be okay. Especially if they're going to be updating stuff and making it look better, going on that, what is it, the Unreal Engine? Yeah.
Unreal Engine
So,
5.
yep. So if they adding that to it and everything and making it look really nice, because Giz, the first one it was just different. Coming into the gaming realm, it was just different. And it got like, honestly, yeah, I think there was another game that had the having the gun with I think that gun is called the Banshee.
Talking about the one with the saw.
Yeah, with the saw. Yeah.
Yeah.
So having that, it was just different. You know what I mean? So it was, I think they could pull this off if it looks good and they have that online play. Do it. Like, go for it. Don't even like hesitate. Just do it. And then, God, we gotta talk about this bullshit. Not bullshit, but it's just Bethesda is just like kind of irky right now.
Okay, but I know what you're about to say, but that's not confirmed, right?
Yeah, but
That's not confirmed.
It's expected to be like shown at the Xbox Games Showcase this June. Yeah. So what we're talking about is Fallout 3.
My fave.
Remastered.
My fave.
Now, would this be the first Fallout that they did remastered or no?
Yes, this will be the first one that they remaster. And like, for me, okay, all three of the remasters we're about to we talked about. These are not the ones that I wanted remastered. None
She's
of
like,
them
I don't give a fuck.
Yes, I get it. I love Fallout 3. That is my favorite fucking game of all fucking time, you guys.
Right.
But nobody, like a lot of people don't know that there's 3 other games before this one.
Mm-hmm.
And it's because
what are they?
No, it's Fallout 1, like the first one, Fallout 2, and then it's Brotherhood of Broken Steel.
There you go.
And so nobody really remembers these games because like they are early 90s PC games. They are not, you can't get them on console.
Yep.
And so I wish they would have went back and remade those instead of Fallout 3. Fallout 3, yes, it is older. Yes, mechanics wise, it's clanky, it's on the old like engine that they use at Bethesda, but it's still playable. Like I can play it and enjoy it to this day. I don't need like the Fallout isn't a game that I'm like, ooh, I need realistic textures. I need to look outside and look like, I'm escaping. This is a wasteland. I don't give a shit about that. So this I can still play and enjoy. Those games are like mechanic wise are a lot different than Fallout, like the newer Fallout. And so to see them remake those or remaster those and make it more modern would have been like a chef's kiss for me. But like whatever, I get a Fallout game that's remastered, okay. But this also brings the differ like when do we need help? We're gonna get Elder Scrolls 6 because I feel like they're not working on this at all. Like they're just dropping these remasters to be like, hey, don't worry about Elder Scrolls 6. We tied up right now. You guys may get that in like maybe another 5 years, but like here goes remasters. Like I feel like that's what they're doing right now because we have not heard anything about it.
Speaking of Elder Scrolls. So, and it's kind of I can stop sharing this. It's actually kind of funny that they came out with what was it, Oblivion? Mm-hmm. Right? It's kind of funny because there have been some modders that have been working a long time making putting basically Skyrim and Oblivion together
Mm-hmm.
and making it into one so you get the best of both worlds,
Worlds, yeah.
right? Which is dope. I wish I had the name of it. Sky Oblivion or something like that.
I think that might be it. I have to look.
I think that's what it's called. And they've been working on this for a while. Bethesda is like, yeah, go ahead. Like, we're not gonna, fight you on anything. And I think that's a pretty cool thing that Bethesda does. They allow,
Yeah, Bethesda loves their modders, so which
yeah,
is great. A lot of companies don't and try to be like, don't do that.
yeah, yeah.
But like,
So,
no, I think Bethesda understands that like that makes their games.
oh yeah,
And not also, but like people go in and fix the shit that y'all didn't want to care to fix. So like, hey, whatever, free labor.
yeah,
Like,
yep.
but what was I saying?
And Jesus, the
No,
mods are
there.
crazy.
Yes, that's what I was about to talk about. So there's
Yeah.
this mod I found for Skyrim called Novelist.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and like it adds about, depending on which version you get. So there's like a regular version that adds about like 2,000 mods to the game, and there's another version that's called Awakening that like adds about close to 3,000 mods, or a little
Mm-hmm.
over 3,000 mods to the game. But it changes the game and how it plays, how it feels, how it looks. Like, it's dope.
Yeah.
Okay, so like I downloaded it when I got my 5090, but I had it on my hard drive, which it takes like a good 10-15 minutes to like load up
Yeah.
and do it on there. So I ended up having to get another SSD.
Did you go
Okay.
through Vortex?
Hmm?
What did you use for your mods? Vortex?
So this has an installer that you have
Oh,
to
okay.
go through and do it with, and it is a headache a little
Yeah.
bit if you don't know what you're doing. But
Yeah.
once you get it done, it's not that bad. And if you put it on the SSD, it doesn't take that long. Like, to download all the mods and stuff, it literally probably took like 30-45 minutes for it to download all the mods. But so how it works, it like checks through like your game files to make sure you have everything from the creator club.
Yep.
And you have to have the anniversary edition. So if you don't have that, you can't do it. So it goes through all those, and then it also will connect to your Nexus mods account, and then download all these mods from Nexus and put them into the game pretty much
Yeah.
for you, so you don't have to use Vortex or whatever. Luckily, I have premium for my Nexus, so it did it like
It goes
that.
quick. Yeah.
Hmm.
The mods, look, that's kind of like the one thing about these, I say, especially the Elder Scroll games and also the Fallout games too. The mods are what keep it going. Like, these are old games. People, even the ones that are remastered and stuff, cool. But before these remasters were a thing, this is how can I put this? Remastered. Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna say this for Bethesda's sake, because anything else, I don't know. For Bethesda's sakes, remasters to me are Bethesda saying, "All right, we need to make some money." Real shit. I'm being so serious because for the amount of mods that are out there for these games that make it look fucking beautiful. There are mods that you can get a mod that changes the way that the sky looks and it makes it look fucking amazing. If you want to get on some adult shit, you can get some mods that make women have big ass titties and asses. You can make motherfuckers that got big dick. You can do all that shit. Like, there are mods out there for that. Like, everything. So,
Very
hey, I
true.
know what?
No, very true. Because like in Novelist, they put like a lot of like body texture mods and sculpting
Yep.
mods and shit. So like you can have like big juggies and like a
Yep.
big butt and like all that stuff. So like, yeah.
Yep. You can walk around with a dude with a shield. You can walk around with a dude, a sword, a shield, a sword, and a dude who just got a third leg just fighting shit. Like, that's crazy. But also, I recently saw a mod where you can play with other people within your game in Skyrim, which that's amazing. That's something that Bethesda probably didn't even think about doing. And then what Bethesda also did when they did the special edition shits, they added this creators club. Basically, you can pay for mods, or they have free ones there, but everybody still uses the ones that you can get online through Nexus and all that shit, right? Um, and also these games aren't like, I mean, yes, some mods can really push your PC, but it's not going to push it to the point of like no return. It's not. If you're able to play Skyrim on your PC, you can probably do with like at least maybe like 10, 20 mods on there at a time. You start going crazy and you don't have the capabilities to do it, you're going to be screwed and you're kind of, shooting yourself in the foot. But these games, like I said, I can only speak for Fallout and the Elder Scrolls series. The mods are what make this game continue to be better, and it gets more people into it. Right? You can play this on, and the funny thing is, I would only want to do mods on PC. I wouldn't want to do it on anything else.
I think so. The level of mods that we get on PC, I
Yeah.
feel like are different than what you would get on like a console.
Mm-hmm.
Like for instance, like Fallout London
Yeah.
for what's his face. I don't even think they have that on like console at all. Like
No.
and then also you have to think about these like Fallout London. That is like that's like basically like a whole new game.
Yep.
And you have like different quest storylines and characters
Yep.
added onto this game. So like you feel like you're running out of content. There's mods out there will add like a whole new game.
Yep.
Same thing
With
with
like
Skyrim.
really good voice acting too, by the way.
Yeah, like same thing with like Skyrim. There's mods out there will add a whole new storyline content to the game.
Yep.
And like I forgot what video I was watching. There was a video I was watching the other day about Oblivion and the remastered, and they had mentioned that like there was a group that was modding the game,
Mm-hmm.
and like when the game dropped the remastered, like Bethesda gave them keys to the game, so
Yep.
here you go, like enjoy the game.
Yep.
So, yeah,
It's dope to see that. For sure. It's to the point where there's within like a whole that when a mod is like a whole thing. In Skyrim, you get new armor, you get new weapons, different looks of weapons. You can like literally walk around with like dual wield big ass swords on your back, and it's like totally different. You know what I'm saying? Like the characters have there's mods to give the NPCs more dialect, more like more stuff to say, more interactive sayings and stuff like that, clothing, all that stuff. And it's great. It's actually really good. You can add more realistic water and textures and all that shit. Mods make these games really well. Whenever I see a remaster come out, graphics, cool. But there's a mod that can do that, and it looks probably great as with the mod.
yeah.
This remaster to me, I'm only talking about Bethesda, is Bethesda saying, yeah, I think we can
get a few coins.
let's go ahead and throw a remaster out there, get the people talking, get the people,
We said we are gonna drop Elder Scrolls Blitz. Oh,
Yeah.
let's get them off our back real quick. Drop this real quick, like
we gonna bring that shit out at 2030. Like some bullshit like that. Like come on.
I think this is their way of like kind of like, because a lot of like we both are like Bethesda like fanboys and fangirls or whatever. And for me, Starfield just didn't live up to the hype for me, and so I'm like, it's just like okay. And so now I'm like, when are we getting Elder Scrolls 6? And now they're like, no, don't worry about that. Here's a remaster. Like,
don't.
Right. Like, don't worry about that. We need your coins. Here's a remaster. So I feel like they're doing that because I think they thought that like Starfield was going to be this, ooh, everybody's like, but it really wasn't. And now they're like, shit.
Yep.
What can we do in the meantime?
So let's come out with old shit and just make it look better. Man, I appreciate it. It looks dope. Like I said, if they come up with Gears of War, it looks great, and they have the online shit with it. Cool, dope. For all that, they might as well just remake Quake. You know what I'm saying? Like remake Quake. Let me get shit.
Already?
I mean, there's a second one, but they haven't done like newer ones though. Shit, give me a remastered Dishonored. First one. Oh, shut up. I would love to see that. I mean, you already look, all the games that I love, I have these old copies of them, and then they coming out money grabbing motherfuckers. I'm telling you, because what did I say? Remember when the Metal Gear collection came out last year, right? And it was the old original ones. The biggest shit that I said about that Metal Gear collection, it is the exact same shit that came out on Xbox 360 years ago. No difference.
It was no different.
No difference. They added you can play this in Japanese. They added little things, and now they're coming out with this Metal Gear Delta, which is Snake Eater 3. Cool. It looks great. They actually changed shit. Awesome. But here's the thing. That collection, that was first collection. They're gonna have to come out with part 2. And then what they're probably going to do is come out with part 2, and then later the next year, I bet you.
I don't know. I feel like this like whole remake trend has been going on since like the start of like
2018 or 19 or something, when they started doing those stupid not stupid, but the Resident Evil shits.
Yeah, and it's just been kicking off ever since. Like everybody.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, let me get these dollars.
Yep.
Like,
it's crazy to me. I love seeing new games, but the creativity behind, I think I want to say a lot of publishers and a lot of gaming companies are kind of nervous and scared to put new shit out there because it's cutthroat out here. With the amount of streamers that are out there, hey, new games coming out, I'm excited. They play the whole. Literally,
like what they know people like, and they know they can get money off this. They don't want to really take that risk and be like,
ooh, yeah.
Because like,
remember Diablo when the newest Diablo came out some years ago?
You talking about Immortal?
Yeah.
For mobile, and everybody was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Not that one. I'm talking about the one that we played.
Talking about 4?
Yes. Right. That came out, and that shit. You guys, we bought that shit. That shit was crazy. Like, it was this big deal. It's dope. All that shit. I actually still play sometimes too. Yeah. I actually still play. But from what it was when it was here. Like, it was up there. Everybody was playing this shit.
Everybody was playing it.
And I mean, literally, I say after 90 days, that shit just started to just go. The only people that play like true games after the hype are real true fans. So this Oblivion shit, everybody's playing this shit, making videos for the popularity and stuff like that. I say by July, that shit gonna be like $20 in the Steam, and it's gonna be like $20-$25 in Steam. And honestly, the people that still play this shit are gonna have mods on it and be able to just
already. So
right.
Like,
but
I feel like
good.
No, I was gonna say like, cause Steve's gonna do their spring sale soon. So
like,
in a couple weeks, we're gonna see it like drop.
Yep.
And then, mind you, it is on Game Pass. So
yeah. So I think a lot of like I said, the true fans. I think the people that pick it up because of the hype don't even think about mods. I really don't. I don't even think it's like something that's even like in their head. I think they play it, they give their review about it, and they literally do this shit. Just toss it. Yeah, just toss that bitch and just say on to the next one. So I think a lot of gaming companies and publishers and stuff like that, I think they're scared. I think they're scared to and nervous to put shit out there because it's just cutthroat.
It
I,
is like good case of being cutthroat is like South of Midnight. That game just came out like not too long ago.
is that the one with the black girl who's like in the South?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
How did
it
that go over?
it so you have people that hate it and then you have people that love it. And
Yeah.
you can decide which ones love it and which ones hate it. But personally I like the game. It is a
Mm-hmm.
short game, yes. But
Mm-hmm.
I liked it, and I don't usually like platforming games. There's a lot of jumping platforms and
Yeah.
puzzles and shit. I usually don't like those type of games,
Mm-hmm.
but this like you want to finish the story, you want to know what happens, so it is
Yeah.
intriguing. And like the music that's in the game, I have never heard like a soundtrack like that game, and like the characters and like things of that nature, are different and it's done very well. It's just that it got a lot of like hate and I like
Mm-hmm.
but it was a really done game. It was really good. But also the company that made it's not like a it's not triple A, I think.
Big
It's like a
company.
double A, yeah, it's like a double A
Yeah.
studio. But you know, they tried something new and obviously it did not work out for them.
Yeah.
So like it just really cutthroat. So I can understand why like game companies are like, let me just do what I know that people like and give y'all a remaster so I can get some dollars.
Yep.
So yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, man. It's I don't know. I love seeing it. It's cool. Some games, yeah, need to be remastered, but it seems like the ones that they're and I'm only talking from like a Bethesda aspect. The ones that they're picking are ones that really don't need to be remastered, man. Like, come on. You guys have a great catalog. And you guys can be remastering crazy dope games that like help build up Bethesda big time.
Hmm.
But it's just the way that it is, yeah. And yeah, but we'll see what happens though. We'll see. I think it's if it does come out, like I said, the hype is going to be for for Fallout 3 if they do come out with it remastered. Oh man, you know what might be funny?
What?
If they come out with this, is the series supposed to be coming back soon?
I think they're still working. I don't foresee them coming out with that like this year. It probably would be next year
Mm,
before it comes out.
I
But
got
you
you. I
never
got
know. It could.
you. Yeah.
But I mean, then again, like they hyped that up
Yeah.
well
Oh yeah.
beforehand.
Yep.
Oh, speaking
And
of Fallout, hold on. They have Nickel Cola Quantum back.
who?
Okay, so you remember from Fallout 4, right? When they dropped that game, they made
Yeah.
Nickel Cola Quantum, like the
Oh
bars you
yeah.
could have bought
Yeah.
in the store.
Yeah.
So they brought those back. So you can get
Did
those.
you get some?
Yes, that were 2 cases.
Of course you did. Jesus Christ. Of course you did.
Duh.
um, it was one more thing that I wanted to do. So I've been thinking about since I work at the range, just making a range channel and just like recording and stuff. Because honestly, really nice people that I meet get to shoot like really crazy stuff, like some really cool stuff too. These some motherfuckers that come out there be having some great shit. I mean, shit that's like thousands of dollars, and I'm like, holy crap, y'all motherfuckers are like in it,
I
right?
know a few people who would love that.
Oh yeah, right. And I mean, like really good shit, like shit that you're like, oh man, like this. I seen pictures of this, but I actually like. I already have a concept in my head of like
Hmm.
taking because the channel I made a channel. It's called 2A Shonen, right? And the first thing I want to do is that I have a list of basically all of the like firearms that have been used within like comics and anime.
I just
Hit.
never got you into doing our social media because this is what you do now. you owe it to a concept, and then you make a social media
Yeah,
account based off that concept, which is great. But
yeah.
like,
It's just something I do, and like some of the like real life weapons are actually ones that you can like really buy, like like Spike's gun. It's a Jericho, right? I think it's a IWI Jericho, which is a real gun, right? Not crazy priced or anything like that, but you know, doing that or getting something crazy, it's just I like the concept of it. And I also like my biggest thing, I like gun safety. Like I'm a person of gun safety. I hate it when I see people not safe with their shit or don't even like have an understanding about it. Like safety is number one. And I really approve that. Like hold that to the highest because if you're not safe with your shit, you shouldn't be touching it. Um so yeah, that's something I want to do and kind of get into it and stuff like that. Um, just have the GoPro and just have it on me and just record certain stuff. Like there's a guy at the range that comes up named Terrence, and he has really good shit, right? And he brings this thing called a Spectracom. It's a SIG, right?
yeah.
6 hour Spectracom, right? And my manager loves shooting that shit. Manager wasn't there. I was working. He brings that shit up. He never brings that shit up. Manager isn't there. He's doing some shit for the state. And me and my other colleague I was working with, Terrence brings, we take pictures of this shit. We record ourselves shooting it with it and everything. We send that shit to him. That motherfucker was mad. Like, he was mad. Funniest shit in the world. And then the day I worked that whole week, and the day that he came, that he was there on Sunday, Terrence comes up. I'm like, oh man, did you bring it? He was like, nah, man, I forgot. And I was like, God damn. That is fucked.
I
But
know
nah,
you would be mad inside. You'd be
yeah,
like, "Oh, you just didn't bring it." Oh,
it's good shit though. It's cool. Yeah, I want to do that, and you know, it's just the editing of videos. That's it. It's just the editing of videos that I'm just like, oh my gosh, I don't want to do that. So I'm trying to find like a really good format that I can kind of just stick with for right now. And just like, okay, this here, we have this in the beginning every time. And, you know, I'm just trying to find a good format. That's all.
so if you guys have like social media tips, please send them to Afro because
Yeah,
I
please.
no, but
Because,
help
you
me
know.
out.
Oh, also, fucking, this is just random shit. If you have a GoPro and you want to get your videos on your PC, Windows 10 or 11 doesn't look at that format. It's HEVC or something like that. You have to download an extension that costs $1. It's cool. It's $1,
Not real
whatever.
cheap. Pay that
No,
$1.
it's not even that. But Windows 11 doesn't support this shit. It's crazy. So you want me to buy a fucking extension? Fuck out of here. Anywho, so yeah. Is there anything else that you wanted to bring up?
No, you guys. Don't forget to follow us on all our socials. Definitely
Yes.
like us, leave us a 5-star review. Also, we do have a Discord, and you guys can text us too. If you send us messages, we will reply back. Afro will
Yeah.
reply back. I don't reply back.
Yeah, I need to add the Discord to
Mm-hmm.
some more stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, thank you guys for joining us for another episode, and we will see you guys later.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.